how can you think about this? I don't blame you. You're right. Why should I? Come on, bro. How am I gonna think about the people dying over here when I got bills to pay? Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. Why am I even watching this guy? Before we jump into this video, I just want to say huge jazakallah khair for all the love and the support. All of you who are new subscribers, I appreciate you giving me a chance, and inshallah, you continue to enjoy and benefit from these videos. Honestly, I'm just happy that he's covering his tattoos today. And for all my OG subscribers, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, and I love you all for the sake of Allah. Never mind, spoke too soon. Thank you for all the support and sticking with me through this journey. Recently, I hit up the streets of New York to raise more awareness about the Palestinian cause. I wanted to educate the average New Yorker about what Palestine is going through, because I don't believe that most of the people understand the atrocities and the horrors that the Palestinians are suffering. So I performed a social experiment in which I laid out dead Palestinian bodies in New York City to help paint a visual image in the minds of the average New Yorker so they can understand and empathize with what's happening to them in Palestine. Oh, now you're doing social experiments. Oh, Masha, you've changed completely. Your intention has changed. So it'd mean the world to me if you watched this video and supported me with a huge thumbs up and subscribe to this channel as well. And make sure you share this video to raise awareness about the Palestinian cause. I believe that the reason people don't care about Palestinians is because they don't know about what's happening in Palestine. So it's our responsibility to educate the average person so they can know what's happening in Palestine. So make sure you share this video on all your social media platforms, and I love you all for the sake of Allah. Please enjoy this video and drop some feedback in the comment section below how you like this video. And once again, thank you for watching. Enjoy the video.
In this life that we live, it is flooded with sins. Someone turn to, I turn to Allah and just gotta repent. Raising the hood in the south and residing, it's hard to survive. So I'm going to school and pursuing and doing what I see is right. Every day I will fight, but my heart is still bleed. Living in the system, they try to kill me. Me and my peeps, my people is dying. Why do we not see? My mama, she barely could breathe. She is the reason I'm choosing the road to success. Stressing, I'm blessed. I know this life is a test. I'm feeling oppressed, mind checking like an earthquake. In the west, it's support hate. Far away from my birthplace, feels like I'm in the worst place. Still slaved, but there's no chains. Trying to keep safe, but the blow on my brain. Physical scars will fade, emotional pain remains. Nothing has changed. In the west of my home, black bodies get bodied by cops, and I say the west of my home. Get arrested for making a clock, and I say the west of my home. My mama, she barely could breathe, and I say the west of my home. My sisters can't walk in the streets, and I say the west of my home.
Educate yourselves, learn about what's happening in the world that never your eyes are closed from. Take a look. Don't stand too far from it. Take a look. Come up. This is a reality that they don't want you to see. By they, I mean you are closing your eyes sometimes. They don't want you to see. Take a look. Why are you so far? Take a look. Come on in. It's okay. Take a look. Look at the people who are dying across the world. Take a look. That's it. That's what they want. They want you asleep. They want you not to be paying attention to the real world. They just want you on the train, beats by train, listening to all the music, because they want you numb up here. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to know about what's happening in the world. Take a look. Take a look. This is what's the reality of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look. Congratulations to all those who walk by and they don't feel anything in their heart, or our hearts hardened. Have our hearts become stone? Take a look. Yes, let's be on our phones and avoid feeling weird. Let's avoid feeling anything in our hearts. Let's avoid like we don't see it. Let's all act like we don't see it. How about that? Let's just act like it's not happening, right? Let's just act like it's nothing wrong in the world at all. There's nothing wrong. Just a bunch of dead bodies. No problem. The more silent you are allowing things to happen. What are you doing to stop this? Are you raising awareness? Is your money funding people's death? Take a look. Ask your pockets, where's the money going? When Jesus, peace and blessings be upon him, said, turn the other cheek, he's not talking about oppression. He's not talking about oppression that you see and you close a blind eye like, oh, I don't see anything. A bunch of you want to act like you don't see a bunch of dead bodies. Take a picture of this, post this on your Facebook. Post this on your Instagram. Tweet about this, but don't just be a silent witness. I teach 8th grade math for a living in a city of New York in a public school. I am a contributing member of society, and this is another way that we gotta contribute, guys. Take a picture of this. Don't be shy. This is for you to take pictures. My students are disenfranchised. I stand up for them. It's not just them. I stand up for everyone who's disenfranchised, guys. And I teach my students who are young men and women of color, who are Latino, Hispanic, who those coming from Yemen who were trying to block from ever coming in and getting an education. This is not the reality of the world. This is the reality of the world. This is how most of the world looks like. Where you are right now does not define where you're going to be in life. This does not define where you're going to be in life. If you're a young man or woman of color, just know that this is not just the reality you're in. This is the reality of what we're seeing in the world, but they don't want you to know.
They just kill for the hell of it, slaughtering melon. And if you don't see it, there's no point in telling them. My life is tough, and don't tell me to toughen up. 1860, but I can't cause they cuffing. I'm dreaming, I'm locked up inside. Wandering, lost in my mind. Pause and reflect on my time. My brothers who's locked up or died. If I blame in the West, and I probably ain't lying. The health industry and the schools to the lot. In the prison, the music is all intertwined. If you point at the East, and you probably is blind. They kill us and cover with suicide. Living in time when nothing surprising me. My eyes go dry. You're 90 sensitized. Look past these lies. Collateral damage. Not feeling it. Sending up ISIS and dropping their bombs on the innocent. Flipping the nemesis. Blaming religion. But then it's all politics. Murder for oil. Then label us terrorists. Don't know what terror is. Terrorize Japanese. Massacre natives. Enslaving the Africans. Look what is happening. Living in land of the thieves. Where our people were shackled. Just trying to break free. Just open the book so they will not deceive.
They don't want you to know. They just want you to listen to your music on the train. You're stressed out about your problems. You're having marital issues. You're having relationship issues. You can't find a job. You can't pay the bills. You're so stressed out about your life. Then how can you think about this? I don't blame you. You're right. Why should I? Come on, bro. How am I going to think about the people dying over here when I got bills to pay? How does this impact me? We got to start caring. Have our hearts been hardened? Have our hearts been hardened to the fact that this doesn't move us, this doesn't shake us? In 70 years, 5.3 million people, yes, I said it, 5.3 million people Palestinians have been killed. And to put that in perspective, our own beloved Casey Neistat, shout out to Casey Neistat, I love Casey Neistat, has 3.2 million followers. He would need, literally, 2.1 more million followers to even catch up to the death tolls. That's to put it in perspective. 10.5 million of our dollars every single day is being given to injustice. Are you done being a silent witness? I'm asking you, is it time that we stop? 5.3 million people in the last 70 years have been killed, right? That's like all of NBA YoungBoy's followers on Instagram. That's all of his followers on Instagram. Imagine that. That's a lot of people, guys. I can't go to work tomorrow as a teacher, going and facing 30 of my students of color, young women, men, of children of color, and say that, listen, Mr. SQ, he's not doing anything to solve the world's problems. I'm trying. What are you doing? Take a picture at least. Take a picture, post this, tag someone, do something, use your voice. The Messenger Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said that if you see oppression happening, if you see something wrong happening, stop it. Physically stop it. That means if I'm in school, someone's being bullied, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, hey, boys, stop it. That's stopping it. If you see oppression happening and you can't stop it because something's gonna happen, you can't stop it, what you need to do is speak about it. Hey, boys, stop. Let me get the principal. Let me call an officer. Let me call someone. Please come, stop it. Help. Call for help. And if the last thing you can do, you can't stop it physically. You can't say something about it. You can't tweet about it. You can't go on Facebook about it. You can't do anything on Instagram about it. If you can't do any of that, then the least you could do is hate it in your heart. The least you could do is say, you know what? I can't stop what's happening. I'm not going to post about it on Facebook because guess what? People are going to unfollow me. I can't post about this on Instagram because people are going to unfollow me. But you know what? At least hate it in your heart. Be like, you know what? This is wrong. This is wrong. Hate it in your heart. And by the way, that's the weakest of all forms, but it's still something better than nothing. Did you know 39% of Palestinian people are food insecure? In New York City, 18% of our beloved brothers and sisters are food insecure. In New York City, they're insecure. In Palestine, almost 40% is insecure. Here's what that means. If there are 10 people standing right here, 4 of those people don't know where their meal is going to come from. If there are 100 people standing over here, 40 people don't know where their meals are going to come from. That's what it means. In New York City, about 19% of people are food insecure. That means if there's 100 people here, almost 19 people on the side, they don't know where they're getting their meals from. They don't know, guys. These are realities that are in the world. I teach students who are food insecure. I teach students who live in shelters. I teach students who don't have their foster care. How can I go to work tomorrow? Hey class, today we're going to learn about linear equations today, but just know that there's people dying in the world. But don't worry about that. Let me just train you to be a factory worker, and just in the system that doesn't teach you how to love yourself, it doesn't teach you how to learn about yourself, what are your talents, what are your gifts in a school system, and just say, hey guys, don't worry about it. Let me teach you about this linear equation. Let me teach you about these things when people are dying in the world. I'm sorry, I can't do that. If that means me getting fired from the Department of Education, I'm sorry, I'm getting fired today. That's what's happening. But I'm not going to stand by and let people walk by and not know what's going on.
Black bodies get bodied by cops, and I say the West is my home. Get arrested for making the clock, and I say the West is my home. My mama, she barely could breathe, and I say the West is my home. My sisters can't walk in the streets, and I say the West is my home.
Live for others around you. Do good for others, guys, but don't just live for yourself. Don't just live for yourself, guys. You have to live for others. Live for people in the world, guys. You gotta help people out. My students, every single day they're coming, beating all the odds. They are food insecure, my students. Foster care, my students. Shelters, my students. Homeless, my students. Where does their Thanksgiving go, huh? Where's their Thanksgiving turkey? Where's that coming from? We need to start thinking about others. Start thinking about others. How can you help others at the door? And their parents, guess what? But it doesn't matter what they do. Every single morning, I'm like, hey, we got some learning to do. Hey, we gotta learn today because the odds are against you. You're a young man, woman of color. The odds are against you. They don't want you to see this, guys. The odds are against you. They just want you to play Fortnite all day. They want you to listen to music so you can stay asleep. Stay asleep so you can't ponder about how can you help the world.
I think it's really neat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Black bodies get bodied by cops, and I say the West is my home. Get arrested for making the clock, and I say the West is my home. My mama, she barely could breathe, and I say the West is my home. My sisters can't walk in the streets, and I say the West is my home.